Welcome back, my night outers. That was The Goners, Drink, Dance, Die. Before that was Bending Over Backwards, A New Day. I want to apologize to anyone who's listening in podcast, who's sitting in their office right now cringing.
Just got fired.
That one little F-bomb that slipped through. Unfortunately, Tony here wrote the song and he missed it.
In full disclosure, I wrote that song probably back in, I want to say 2004, 2004. Very turbulent times, and that the time it's amazing because here we are 10 years out, and we're facing the same turbulent times that we were facing 10 years ago. We were marching into Iraq. We were having terrorist threats, and that's where Drink, Dance, Die came from. Is what was on the news at that time was so depressing, and now here we are 10 years later, and it's the same crap.
Well, everything is circular, cyclical, whatever round term you want to use.
Our waists?
Okay, yes, our waists are quite round, diminishing in size, but they are still round. No, I mean, as you go through times, especially with the music, and you're always going to have the past repeating itself because a lot of people don't pay attention to their history. If you don't remember your history, you're doomed to repeat it. I can't say it any clearer than that. Getting back, however, to Jessica Hines from Artful Expressions. She's also a school teacher in a Catholic school in Warwick, which we cannot mention.
Especially after playing that.
I know. Yes. She's going to get the ruler over the knuckles when she goes to work on Monday.
It's all over.
If I wanted to book a painting session or group session or whatever with you, how would I go about contacting you? How would the people listening get a hold of you to book?
Okay, Facebook is one way. I'm Artful Expressions RI on Facebook, and I also have a website, artfulexpressionsri.com, and that has all of my contact info.
Okay, what about a phone number?
Oh, the phone number is 401-569-0290.
Okay, and just a ballpark, just so they know what they're getting into. Do you price by person for the night? And what's the approximate, if I was going to come in there with 10 people, so myself and 9 people were going to come in for a paint night, what would that run about?
Okay, so it's $25 per person.
Okay.
And basically the 16 by 20 canvas is provided, all your materials, and I usually do like non-alcoholic drinks are provided by me. And the night tends to go, last night I had a paint night and we were there for a little over 3 hours. So it's always the $25 per person, and then however long the painting takes, I just stay as long as, people want to stay pretty much.
Okay. Do you have a guideline like, hey, after 4.5 hours, if you ain't got it by now, get the hell out? Or?
No, I haven't done that yet. I mean, I just really love it so much. Sometimes we just kind of get caught up painting for a while, and it also depends on the painting. There are some that are a little bit more challenging, and you do take breaks in between.
Okay.
So I think the longest I was there was maybe 4 hours, but it really hasn't gone over that. Usually it's between 2.5 and 3.
2.5 and 3. Okay.
Yes.
And ooh, I hate it when my notes jump on me. We also were talking off the air, and you were talking about you just branching off into helping out with Be the Change.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about what you do with them and what they do?
Sure. Be the Change is a local organization right on Main Street, the same street that my business is on, and they have been helping the homeless and impoverished in the community, and they do meals every Sunday. They do coat drives.
The meals are at Picard's, 10 Brookside?
I believe it's 10.
I'm pretty sure it's 10, but it's Brookside?
Brookside, yes.
Brookside Avenue in West Warwick.
Yep, Picard's Coffee and Ice Cream House. It's a little yellow building. And they serve meals every Sunday. They've been doing canned good drive. They always need full-size toiletries. And they're doing awesome, awesome things. And the woman that is kind of spearheading it. She's retired, and this is how she spends her weeks. She literally does this full time. So what I'm currently doing is just telling people when they come in to bring in gently used scarves, hats, and gloves, and I'm just going to keep dropping them off throughout the winter. She said they always need them. And then, next time they have another drive, I'll kind of do that as well. And usually for the weekly meals, I'll make something and drop it off. So if it's like a pan of brownies or a big tray of salad or something like that, they have a list of things on their Facebook page of what they need each week. So it just feels really good to kind of give back for sure, and I also just like helping other businesses even, giving them shout outs. I just think it's really important to not kind of think about yourself all the time. It's not really about that. And so it feels good.
No, that's a very good point, because you're the third guest I've had. It started with Mary Carlini.
Kelly?
Kelly
Yes.
Carlini. Sorry about that.
Kelly.
I'm horrible with names. If your name wasn't written down here, I'd be screwing that up too.
It's okay.
Then Mary Bradshaw,
Yes.
she came in, and it seems like everyone from the Facebook page for the Rhode Island businesses and for the local West Warwick Coventry businesses, everyone gives me the next person that's going to come on in a week or 2 weeks, and everyone seems to be doing similar. They have their own business, and their businesses are doing well because they use the social networking. They do a lot of networking with other businesses, and then they're always giving back a little something to the community, either a little or a lot.
Right.
But they're always giving something back to the community to say, hey, I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm going to, help at least a couple of people who aren't doing so well.
Exactly. Yeah, even next door to me, the barbershop, DeRobio's, they're doing a toy drive, and that's December 12th. So I've also told people they can drop off a brand new toy, and I'll donate that as well. So, there's so many people that do good things, and, now there's like tons of businesses doing stuff for the holidays. So it's just nice to kind of tap in, and find out.
Well, I mean, that is great, but what happens in January? That's my question. A lot of these businesses that are doing, the toy drives, even, I got to say the Cardi brothers, Cardi's Furniture, they do a lot year-round. There are a lot of businesses that hop on the bandwagon, October, November, December. Come January, they're like, okay, we're done until next October. Mm-hmm. This is a year-round, 24-hour day, 7-day a week, 365-day a year need, where you have Amos House and the Rhode Island Food Bank covering a lot of these issues. But they only go so far. They need more help.
They do, and that's why it's really nice to know that there's, I have a place that I can help that's right down the street from me, that I didn't even know was there. And it's just really nice to now spread that to other people, because I think I'm noticing more people now are seeing that on Facebook, and they're also, coming in to donate stuff, or they're just doing it themselves and bringing it there. So, like I said, social media is an amazing thing, and you can do a lot of good with it. It's not always negative,
Oh, yeah. No, social media does get a few lumps every now and then, but on a whole, they're very good for getting your word out there. I've only done a very few blogs. I am not a writer. I'm not that much of a looker either, but hence why I put on the face paint. But getting in what you need to get out there, you cannot disseminate information any faster than you do with social media, especially Twitter. Twitter, literally, you can run a war and get all your information through Twitter.
I don't know much about Twitter.
As you guys were having that conversation, or when you started having that conversation, this ties in perfectly. I was scrolling through the Be the Change Santa's Elves, which I do every year, and my girlfriend's kind enough to go out and buy the supplies because I have no idea what to buy for a kid.
I have this image of you in an elf suit.
Just go. But you can, with their Santa's elves, you can actually join a team and pick a kid and pick up whatever this kid's going to need for Christmas. So as you guys were having that conversation, or as you switched over that conversation, I was actually trying to go through and figure out what would be the best gift for me to buy. I have no idea about children's clothes, but as a geezer teen, I know a lot about toys, so I can handle the boys' toys. I know what to get.
Why don't we take a break here? We're going to change gears when we come back, and we'll talk about some upcoming events. But we're going to leave here with Blindside Thunder. We had them in studio a few months ago as well. The name of the song is She Wants Sex. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to My Night Out Radio.
She wants sex.